What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Welcome back to the Detroit Tigers franchise on MLB The Show 20. Today, Matthew Boyd in another start. This time, our home opener. He is 1-0 with a 0 ERA, so make sure you drop a like for him and the entire Detroit Tigers team as we go into this big-time battle against the 6-1 Athletics. They have been hot to open this season. And Vimael Machin, a Double-A All-Star last year, is looking to come up as a rookie and light the world on fire. He hasn't exactly been great to open the season, but welcome to Comerica Park in the opening of the ballpark for the 2021 season. Matthew Boyd went 6 1/3 without allowing a run and a .79 whip in his first start of the season. And here's Machin, and he's going to go down looking on the inside slider. He's a bit surprised about it, but it's Matthew Boyd's first strikeout. Still in the top of the first on a 3-2 pitch. He gets Matt Olson to swing through the low junk ball, and Matthew Boyd with a very good first inning. Victor Rodriguez will oppose him. His first start did not go as well as Matthew Boyd's first start, an 8.44 ERA in 5 1/3 innings, but he can easily fix that today if he has a good outing, facing Richard McGowan, and McGowan right away going to fly to shallow left field, which is easily taken care of. Jonathan Scope comes up in the bottom of the first, and he gets one over to short, and he will be thrown out at first base. So, clean first inning from both pitchers so far today. Marcana up, and he will strike out on the high heat from Matthew Boyd. Ramon Laureano up in the top of the second, and he laces one into right center field. That's going to get down and past out in right field all the way to the wall. A little bit of trouble as to who's actually going to get it, but Laureano stops at second with a double. Stephen Piscotty comes up, and he will hit the single into center field. That will score Laureano as it gets past Richard McGowan. A little bit of a rookie error there. Bad angle to the ball. And 1-0 Athletics to open this thing. The 2-2 pitch, though, will get him down low. That was Robinson Chirinos. Crone up against Victor Rodriguez in the bottom of the second. He's going to put one into center field. That gets past the center fielder. And Crone all the way to third. He is going to go with a triple. Good way to open up in the bottom of the second here with one away for the Tigers. Now the 3-2 pitch with two away for Bonifacio. And he had a chance to score the game-tying run there, but instead it will be a flyout. Matt Olson in the top of the third is window shopping for out number 3. Nikko Goodrem in the bottom of the third with one away is going to rip one into right, and it will stay fair. It is gone. Nikko Goodrem with his second homer of the year, a solo shot, 415 feet, first home run hit at Comerica Park this season. Belongs to Nikko Goodrem. So number 28 with the ripper. He ties the ball game at 1. So we move along into the top of the fourth on a 3-2 pitch. Matthew Boyd gets the third out on Stephen Piscotty. And Matthew Boyd, a pretty strong outing for him so far. Here's a rip into center field by Kristen Stewart. That's going to send home Jonathan Scope, and he will score and make it 2-1 Tigers. So now Jake Rogers in the bottom of the fifth on a 3-2 pitch. He absolutely rips one right at his face. That thing is gone out of here in left field. And that is Rogers' first homer of the season. A solo shot, 412 feet. And a couple of bombs getting hit at Comerica this afternoon. A couple happy kids going home with baseballs. Maybe they'll get them signed after the game. Who knows? But Rogers gives our Tigers the 3-1 lead. Now Machin up again against Matthew Boyd, and he swings through the high heat. Another strikeout for him. Hasn't been his best outing, but it's been good for Matthew Boyd. 9 strikeouts make it 10 as he gets another right there. Paul Blackburn comes into the game for the A's. This will be his 4th game pitched. He hasn't pitched very well. He's very bad against left-handed pitching, or left-handed batting so far this year. But this is a right-hander tagging him up into right center field all the way to the wall. Jonathan Schoop is going to try for 3 bags, and he is going to easily get it as they throw home to prevent an inside-the-park homer. That'll bring up C.J. Crone, who rips one out to left field. It would get caught out there in left, but Schoop going to tag, and Schoop is going to score his second run of the game, making it 4-1. So bottom of the 6th, and Kristen Stewart. I know I've seen a lot of MVP chants in the comment section for Kristen Stewart. Who knows? This guy playing a lot better than his ratings would suggest in the game. A solo shot for him, 412 feet for him. The third bomb hit by a Tiger this afternoon. And we are just absolutely ripping this A's pitching right now. 5-1. As we go top 7, Matthew Boyd still in the game, and he gets another strikeout. He just continues to mow down batters. 11 Ks. He gets Robinson Chirinos here in the 8th inning, and he gets him on the circle change down low for his 12th strikeout. Machine in it now, and he will strike out on the curveball for the 13th K of the afternoon. Now Matt Olson comes up and makes Matthew Boyd pay for putting 2 on here with 2 away. And Olson going to end up scoring a run in this one, making it 5-2. Still in this top of the 8th. That one's chopped and taken care of by Nikko Goodrem. The nice flip over to Schoop to help Matthew Boyd not give up any more runs. His day is over as we go to the 9th. This will be the 4th game pitch and the 4th save opportunity for Jimenez as he gets the strikeout. With 2 away now in the 9th and a runner on second, it's Chirinos, and he will swing through, and Joe Jimenez will get the save. Tigers win it 5-2 at home here to open the stadium up for the season. Matthew Boyd, 8 very strong innings, gave up 2 earned, but 13 Ks. What an outing for Matthew Boyd. Olson and Piscotty, the RBIs for the A's. And for us, homers for Goodrem, Stewart, and Rogers. RBIs for Goodrem, Crone. Stewart had 2 RBIs and Rogers with the other. As now we're trying to manage games to see if Miguel Cabrera can hit that elusive 500th homer. McGowan hits a solo shot to open up the Tiger hitting day. A leadoff homer, which is incredible. You'll love to see it. That's his first home run of his career, quite obviously. A 2-run shot for Matt Olson makes it 4-2 A's as they open up the game with 2 spots in a row, which you don't really like to see. Turner gets a single there, Schoop into a fielder's choice, Cabrera with a single, a sacrifice bunt, but we still can't get a run through in the 3rd inning. So a 4-2 game, a couple singles in a row, a strikeout from Goodrem. McGowan grounds out. We get a single from Justin Turner, and Schoop comes up with a chance, and he will ground out. But we do get 2 runs in that 4th inning, tying the game at 4. So far, a very even matchup between us and the Oakland Athletics in this one. Paul Blackburn's in the game now. He hasn't been good this season, but he is lowering his ERA as time goes on. Godley's still in the game. Mateo's on second. We're going to take him out. Hunter Wood comes in. He gets the ground out and a couple strikeouts to end the inning. We go into the 7th, and we have a lot of guys on base. Kristen Stewart drives in 2 runs. We take a 6-4 lead. Still, bases loaded. Another run comes home in the 7th, and a couple more off of McGowan hit, making it 5 runs in the 7th for a 9-4 lead. All we got to do is hang on to it if we can. We got more guys getting hits in the 8th, but no runs come across, and we do end up defeating the A's 9-4. And it's great to see that Richard McGowan gets the player of the game. He hits his first career home run, ends up with 3 RBIs on the day. Into the next game against the Oakland Athletics, we are going for the brooms out sweep. We'll see if we can get it here, as 0-0 it opens up scoreless in the first 2 innings. Go to the 3rd here, and some guys getting on base, but just no one coming across the plate. It's not like hits aren't being had. There's Kano with a 2-run shot. That'll give the Oakland Athletics a 2-0 lead. James Kaprelian is on the mound for the A's. He gives up a run in the 5th, another in the 5th off a Justin Turner hit. making it 2-2, but they get a solo shot from the DH Noose, who makes it 3-2. So we bring in Steve Cishek in the 6th inning. He gets us out of it. Caprion still in the game. Kristen Stewart, nice, doubling home a run of CJ Cron, making it 3-3. Again, another tight game with the A's. Laureano hits a solo shot, and Chapman gets a hit, and that'll be the end of Cishek's day, as we are going to bring in Pedro Strop to try and help us out. He's given up a couple walks, but he does and ultimately end up getting us out of the inning. Ooh, I swear I can talk. Mateo with a triple and a walk from Olsen, but we do get out of that inning as well. A solo shot from Cron in the 8th will tie it up. A run scored off of a Kristen Stewart double and a Bonifacio double. That's always nice to see. We got more guys on the bags, but a double play will get them out of the inning, but we are up 6-4. Strope still there. We're going to bring in Joe Jimenez to try and shut him down. He gets the 2 outs that are needed, and the Tigers do sweep the Oakland Athletics. CJ Cron, player of the game in this one. So now into a series against the Indians. This is game 1 of that series. Little player lock with Miguel Cabrera as he gets a single, and then CJ Cron absolutely rips one into left field, and that is out of here. A 2-run blast. Cron's 3rd of the season, 358 feet, and he drives home Miguel Cabrera. Tigers playing well to open this season. They did play well last season, so don't take that to heart yet. We do end up with the 2-0 win as nobody else scored the rest of that game. Michael Fulmer was very good in his start. McGowan hit the double, Cron hit the homer, and now into game 2 against the Indians. Lindor hit a solo shot in the 1st inning. Justin Turner got a walk. Miggy did hit a single, but no runs come across. The Indians end up getting a couple in the 2nd inning to make it 3-0. Bonifacio gets on second, and Goodrem drives him home with a triple to make it 3-1. As we end up not doing anything else in that 2nd inning. 3rd inning going pretty quietly. Miguel Cabrera with a walk. Cron gets a hit, but that's all. We strand them on the bags. 3-1 still as Goodrem and McGowan get on, but a ground out will end the inning. Into the 5th, Jonathan Scope with a nice single there to start off, but Cabrera into a fielder's choice. A fly out from Cron, a couple singles will drive home a run. That's all we get there, but it is 3-2, inching us a little bit closer. Encarnacion starts the 5th with a double. We bring in Cishek into that as he starts the 6th with a double, excuse me. But nothing ends up happening when we bring in Cishek. It's still 3-2. Goes through the 6th scoreless. Now into the 7th we go scoreless. Lindor hits a double to start off the 8th. We're going to bring in Hunter Wood. Well, we're going to bring in Emmanuel Clase now, who hasn't had the worst season to start off. It's still 3-2. He gets us out of that jam. Got a couple guys on in the 8th. Nothing ends up happening. And we go through the 9th scoreless. Brad Hand trying to shut us down. We get a couple of guys on. We got the bases loaded, and we walk it off. Jorge Bonifacio with the game-winning hit. Unbelievable. We love it. And we have a chance to maybe sweep the Cleveland Indians as well. That would be huge for us. A scoreless 1st inning to start off, despite some base runners for us. Not for them. A no-hitter going until Roberto Perez smacks a solo shot. We get a double from Justin Turner, but we got 2 away, and we end up failing to bring him home. They're winning 1-0 with less hits than we have, but they start getting some more hits as now we're tied in hits going through the 5th. But it is definitely a pitching duel between Mike Clevenger and, CJ Cron hits a 2-run shot between Clevenger and Boyd here. A very nice pitching duel. We lead 2-0 off of CJ Cron's 2-run shot. Now it's 2-1. And you've got Perez on second, Daniel Johnson on second after the triple-double in a row. You get a 3-2 game. A 2-run shot now for Bradley Zimmer is going to put a 4 spot in the 8th. Now we're down 5-2. We get a Justin Turner solo shot off of Brad Hand in the 8th. Phil Matone comes in, pitches a nice scoreless 9th, but Nick Whitgren comes in, shuts the door on our Detroit Tigers. We lose 5-3. Roberto Perez ends up with player of the game. Next episode, we're going to have a big one for you as we will open up both the AAA and AA seasons. You will get full games from them, and we'll probably do some more player locking on Miguel Cabrera, see if he can get that elusive 500th. Make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and can't wait to see more MLB The Show 20 content. I'll see you all soon. We could build a winner together. Take care.